There we go, it's been a while since I caught one of these. Proper crucian from the moat. And even better, I'm down here with some friends today. One of them's caught one and I've just had one myself. What an amazing fish that is. Unbeatable. Well, apologies if you can hear that road noise behind me. I'm quite close to the road bank. It's only about 10 yards that way, actually, the road. They just so happen that I've found a fish cruising in the margins, just close in. I've managed to creep down, flick a bit of freeline bread in front of him, let it sink through the water slowly, and he snatched it. So I've managed to open my account. I've got the first carp from the moat of the year, and she's a little stunner. There she is. Beautiful dark carp. Classic moat fish. Proper chuffed to get off the mark. That is amazing. That's an amazing result. That's gorgeous, and that gives me so much confidence then going into the rest of the season. You know, get the first one chalked off, and then the sky's the limit. With this place, it just only gets better as well. I've spotted a couple of mirrors today as well, cruising around on the far bank, but we'll give it a go. We'll see if we can get another one today. If we don't, that's an amazing way to kick off the season. It really is. Excellent. There you go. There you go, that was a bit of a character. It was all head and shoulders and no body, this one. Really odd. I think it might be Ivan. I've had Ivan a few times in the past. You might have seen him in the videos. But looks like he sorted himself out a little bit. He used to have a big lump underneath, and now he's just a weird shape. Still a lovely fish. I've been wandering up and down the bank for a little while now, just putting dog biscuits out into holes in the weed just to see if any of it will come up and take it. And I walked past this particular spot and this one was there chomping on a few dog biscuits. So I flicked out a couple, just free-lined, and he took it quite happily. It's a gnarly old common, that is. I bet that's been in here for years. Such a character. Beautiful fish, that. didn't take long and I've had an incredible result. I was hoping to get an autumn moat carp, and I've got one in fine style, stalked in the edge on a bit of luncheon meat, just free lined. I saw a couple just down the bottom of these stairs and they sort of went off to the left, crept down. I dropped a bit of luncheon meat down where they were, and they had two options. They could just carry on going or they could come back. They came back luckily. This one went straight down and picked up the bit of luncheon meat. And there we have him. Absolutely gorgeous. There we go. Happy with you, my old son. Yeah. That's brilliant. That's a brilliant start. I've only been here about 15 minutes. Seen a couple of fish already. And yeah, there we go. We've got one on the bank. Got the truffle there. Got the truffle there. Lovely dark, humpy moat mirror. What a fantastic way to start. So I've been a bit spoilt today. Been wandering about since that last fish, probably for about an hour. And I found a couple of fish feeding just next to the boat down off the platform. Dropped in a bit of luncheon meat and this one turned and went for it straight away. Not the biggest fish in the moat, but really pretty one, really clean mirror this one. Could be a pretty young fish this one, I reckon. But yeah, beautiful. Not a lot to say about that. I think a picture speaks 1,000 words, doesn't it? Wow. Unreal. There we go. Beautiful little moat common. Little bag of pellets and a pop-up up against that far bank. Just an opportunist rod really. This is the banker down in the margin, but I just thought stick the second rod out against the far bank, see how it goes. And it landed beautifully, just inches from the bank. Sometimes you know when it lands, you just think, yeah, it's got a bite written all over it. And that was over a couple of minutes and that was away. Super duper. Super duper. And it's 6 hours in and we've got our first one. And it was an opportunist one as well. Put the rod down the margin. That's the banker spot. And the other rod, I just thought I'd put it against the far bank with a bag of pellets and a pop-up, just see what happens. Within a couple of minutes it was away. Really pleased with that. Stunning. So I was just moaning about how warm it was and how the carp just seemed absolutely disinterested. And I walked down the steps into peak 28 because I saw a carp out by the pads, and then it startled me. It was right underneath my feet. This one was just sitting there mouthing at the weed on the surface. Then he went down and started picking up some stuff off the bottom. I dropped a piece of bread down and he took it. I kept nice and stealthy, I kept out of the way, and we got him. Beautiful fish. Love that. Absolutely love that. That's what I came for. I've been seeing a few bigger fish milling around at lunchtimes. One with a really humpy back and an underslung mouth is one that I've been really wanting to catch. And I've got a feeling that's the one, you know. Absolutely brilliant. It is warm. I'm under the shade of a tree like I was last time. I'm still not going to keep him out of the water too long. I'm going to get this one back. Another common, really underslung mouth on that one, humped back, got a split barbial as well this side. But yeah, I was having a bit of trouble with a bird loaf, to be honest. Seagull's been clearing me out for dog biscuits. Every time I put a bit of bread out, the swans and the coots are on it. It's been a bit of a nightmare. A couple of fish really early on, well chuffed with that, but it's been a couple of frustrating hours since. I thought with that good start that was the shape of things to come, but it hasn't proved so. But this one, I just saw it milling around by the edge of the pads, hooked him, and he absolutely went off like a train through the pads. But I kept pressure on, kept him moving, and got him out eventually. And there he is. Lovely little black common. Well happy with that. So pleased I went for that early morning stalk. There we go, just bag stumpage, just over £20. and just put some bread up and down the margins there. Stood on the bridge and watched it. Some of it started disappearing, so I wandered down with a loaded hook, dropped it in, and there's a result. And what a result. Proper chuffed. Proper chuffed. Beautiful old girl.
That didn't take long at all. Just after putting that mirror back, I literally stood in the next swim, just having a look out over the water, and I saw this common down there. Quickly set the camera up, ran down with the rod and a slice of bread, and well, you saw the rest of it. Yeah, lovely. Love these commons. Proper ancient. Wonderful. Right, so here we go. I missed the capture because I had a couple of swans messing around me, so I turned the camera off momentarily. And then when I looked down again, this carp was just sat there mouthing at some bread that had fallen off the hook earlier. So I had to get down there a bit quickly and have a go, but there he is. What a fish that is. Absolutely perfect, that fish. Well chuffed with that. That's dark, angry, beautiful, Not the biggest fish in the moat, but only bad size. Pleased with that. That is a warrior as well. Look at the scrapes on its flanks. Bloody mosquito biting me there. How dare he? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. As you can see, I've had an absolute red letter session this morning. 5 of these ancient crucians, all over £2. A few tench as well. Pretty speechless, to be honest. I'm going to pop these back. Go and see if I can catch a carp next. There we go. 23.5, 22, what did I say? 22. 22.5 that one. Caught on the bread on the surface. Saw him cruise along the back, along the far bank, and it culminates at a set of pads, so I thought he's got to come back the other way, so I put a bit of bread out, and then when he turned around and come back, he snaffled it. He was picking at things on the way actually, so he was definitely up for it. That's a cracking fish, that's heavy, that is. Really know about it as well. I tried to get me in them snags over there, it's a really powerful fish. But kept the pressure on, and there's my reward. Proper chuffed. In the lake now, but I saw a few milling around these pads, put a few dog biscuits out, and old Stumpy paid us a visit. Superb fish. Let's get him back.